Hi friends, Simit here from InformedTrades.com. Today is Friday, April 18th, 2014. Time for our daily Forex chart review. Basically, in these sessions each morning, I review the charts that I'm looking at, share the trades I'm placing, the adjustments to existing positions I put on in the market, all just to provide my perspective as a trader, hopefully helping someone out there learn, as well as reviewing it myself. If any of the information I'm presenting is unfamiliar to you or you want to learn more, explore different strategies, we have a huge learning archive over at InformedTrades.com. Check it out. Register as a member. Share your knowledge. We can all learn together. Okay, let's get started with taking a look at the charts. Now, right now, in terms of what positions I have on in the market, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 positions on in the market. I'm actually going to add a 7th one shortly. We'll get to that in a second. I'm pleased to report, or it's a nice feeling to have all the positions currently in the money, but they're not closed out yet, so we'll see what happens. It could easily turn against me perhaps during the course of this video. We'll find out. Okay, let's start with the positions that I have at break even. Now, these are positions that have advanced officially in my favor. They've crossed a support or resistance level, and I've made the decision to move my stop to my entry point, to the break-even level. So basically, if price goes against me and it hits my stop, I will not lose any money. Of course, I won't make any money either, but I won't lose any money. So the risk, these trades have basically been de-risked. Those trades they're related to the pound yen. Okay, so you see I entered here, like back here. Price rallied. Now at this level I took half off. Once it crossed above this orange line, I moved my stop to break even. We are now rallying again. So this position, the risk is off, and I took a little bit of profit up here. Because I took half off, I risk 0.25% per trade. If I took half off, that means I took 1/8 of 1%, 0.125%. So I have a very small position left here, and that 0.125% is still risk that I can put back on and apply to another trade, which I will do later in this video. We'll see. So that's pound yen, same situation as yesterday. You know, once these positions have been moved to break even, it's just a waiting game. You know, and with the yen, I plan on waiting a while. I'm targeting several thousand pips. Pound Kiwi, this is also at break even. We see yesterday closed above this dashed orange line. I entered here. So far, so good. My target profit is all the way up here. It may take a while to get there. So now it's just a matter of waiting. That's pound yen and that's pound kiwi. Those are trades where I'm at break even. My other trades, I am not at break even. So if price turns against me, I still could lose money. I am risking 0.25% on all of these trades. Canada Swiss. Yeah. Okay. Canada Swiss. Here we go. Canada Swiss, yes, I entered at this black line here. So far, so good. Looks like a bullish checkmate pattern. Looks like a trading range forming, and hopefully, you know, it'll head back up to here. So far, so good. Let's see if it crosses above this orange line. That's the key, the move to break even. So far, so good on Canada Swiss. Oh, now the other trade. Hold on a second while I pull that up. Okay. I also have a Euro Australian dollar position I have on. Now this is probably the worst position. It's barely in the money. It's basically at break even, slightly in the money. So I entered at this black line. In hindsight, it looks like the real support that would have been worth entering at is here, 46.56, and we can see this on it's clear on the 4-hour chart. Let's take a look at that. So obviously it would have been much better to enter here. That's a really nice support level. But here's where we are today. Above the 50 simple moving average. Hopefully this support continues to hold so it won't have a little bit of, you know, bears really need to push through a few support levels before it can hit my stop. 200 exponential moving average will prove to be resistance. Oh, this is on the 4-hour chart. Let's see where it is on the daily. Okay, so the 50 simple moving average on the daily chart will be a resistance level, but we'll be able to move the break even here at 50.15. So still a few hundred pips away before I can really take any action. Next action is to move the break even. Euro yen. Okay. Same, not ready to move to break even yet. Still have to close above this. And here is where I entered at. My stop is here. So definitely not out of the woods yet on these yen positions. We'll see. But it is, hopefully, what I'm hoping is that this is building momentum and getting ready to head higher. We will see if that's actually what's happening, though. And dollar yen. Okay. Now, I actually realized that with the Canada Swiss position that was filled yesterday, I actually don't have room for a risk another trade. So I won't actually put on another trade. That's I'll show you the trade that I was considering, and if I had the risk tolerance for it, I would. But basically, if I don't want to be risking more than 1% of my account balance at any time. So the way to view it is if all my stops got hit, I don't want my account balance to fall by more than 1%. That is the case now. Now, if I can move some of these positions to break even soon, then I'll have some risk freed up. But of course, I don't want to rush that. Need to see price clear a support or resistance level before I can move to break even. Or if one of these positions get taken out, that will also, if the stop gets hit, that will also free up some risk. Here is dollar yen. We're getting close to the break even level here. It's this dashed orange line. So basically my approach to trading, you put on the order, you have your stop, you have your break even level, which is the level that you will move your stop to break even and de-risk the trade, and then you have your target profit. On these yen trades, my target profit is way out. I reviewed this. I'll probably be mentioning this every video because the yen trades are the big trades I have on at the moment, targeting several thousand pips. I really think the yen trend, a bear trend in the yen based on the fundamentals and technicals, is something I'm really excited about and really want to look to play. That's sort of it. Now, if I did have the one position, I miscalculated my risk, and I thought I had the tolerance for it, but now that I look at it, I don't. But if I did, and maybe something, if you have the risk for it that you might be interested in, is right here, shorting dollar Swiss. So here's there's a lot of analysis on these charts. Let's see if I can clear some of it. Let's delete that. Let's delete this price channel. What else can we delete? How about this dashed orange line? We can delete that. And let's see if we can delete that. We can also delete that. Okay, there. That helps clear things up a little bit. Now let's see what's left and what we want to look at. First, we clearly see a downtrend. We have this trend line here, light blue or teal color trend line. That shows we're in a downtrend. Price, the moving averages, 50 simple moving average, 200 exponential moving average are sloping down. Very clear downtrend. We have a pullback at the same, so that tells us what direction we want to go with the trend and short this pair. Now we also have a pullback within this downtrend, which is what we want to look for our entry. We've got, if you look at from this swing high right here, April 7th, down to this swing low, April 14th. So in this 1 week span, price went from 89.50 down to 87.50. Now we've retraced about 61.8% of that move. So we're at a key Fibonacci level, which is also a key support level, right? It was established back in December of 2013. Price really reversed from here. Now we are at that same level, and also on top of that is the 50 simple moving average. Now this candle is not closed yet. So far it looks like it's consolidation, although there is a holiday in the US, so that could be affecting things and making markets a little quiet. But if we look on the 4-hour chart, okay, 100 exponential on the 4-hour chart. We also see it to be a little bit more of a reversal sign, possibly a bearish checkmate, although it'd be a little too early to call that. But my trade that I would have put on here was to short at 88.43, this black line here, then black line. Stop at 88.72, so risking just 30 pips and targeting 86.97, which is so it's almost 5-to-1 reward risk. Really nice setup here. If I had the risk for it, risk tolerance for it, I would. Maybe next week, I'll have some risk cleared up, whether it's a stop hit or a profit. But as soon as I have some risk move something to break even. As soon as I have some risk, if this opportunity is valid, I will still put that out. That's about it. That's the trade review for today. Any questions you have, anything you want to add, join us at InformedTrades.com. Best of luck in your trading. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week. Take care.